Hello, my friend. In the previous video, we have implemented the mobile authentication, home screen, and use screen. So in this video, we're gonna implement the card screen. So let's have a look how the card screen looks like. So here, this is the same as home screen. We can copy it out, and here, this is like it shows like what's the pricing of your entire cart items. Then it shows like you are eligible for free shipping or not. Then it's a button here which like the moment we press this button we will be redirect to payment gateway, and at last here are our cart items. So let's implement it. I will go to cart. So currently our cart screen looks like this, very bad. So I will just simply cut it off and go to our home screen because we want to like copy our app bar. Okay, preferred size, app bar, control V. Okay. We also do need to add a little bit of codes here. That is in home screen. From home screen, we're going to copy out this 3 lines of code and paste it. Yeah. And we also need to import this. Okay, let's save it and have a look. Okay. Currently, you can see that our app bar and the notification like bar overlap. So to overcome this issue, we will be simply wrapping the entire scaffold with save area and save it. Yeah, it's fixed. So the next thing we're going to implement is subtotal and the amount. Here, scaffold and body, it will be a container of height, comma width, gonna be width, and child here, child here gonna be a column, children, and here it's subtotal this amount. So text subtotal. Okay, it's not going to be a text because you can see that subtotal is not bold, but the amount is bold. So it's not going to be a simple text. It's going to be a rich text. Okay, I should go rich text span children. Let's save this one. Okay, I will add commas here because yeah, now it looks good. Text span, and here the text gonna be subtotal. Okay. Subtotal, and the styling here will be text theme dot. So I will go to utils theme, and I think 18 will be good. 18 or 20 body large. Let's go with body large and save it. Okay. Okay, subtotal, it looks good. So again, I'm gonna copy it out, paste it here. We will add a spacing here, and let's go with a random number for like here. It's saying 53313. 53313. So basically, you go with your own like country currency. So in India, like it's equal to $1. It's equal to like 80 Indian rupee. So that's the reason here the pricings are quite high. So suppose you are from other country, you go with like your country pricing. And I need to add font weight, here. Proper weight, font weight, and it will be font weight dot bold. Okay. Okay, it looks good. So a little bit of change here. We have added the rupee symbol. So I don't know if you are from like any other country, what's your currency symbol? I really don't know. So You just add your currency symbol, and the changes there that in body large we are going with font size of 20, and display small we are going with font size of 22. So there is a little update here. Let's save this one and have a look. Okay, it looks good, right? Now the alignment here, there should be a padding here, like at the top. So let's have a look here. So you can see that in throughout the entire screen, in right, left, top, and bottom, we do have a padding. So let's add padding to this container. Padding, and it's gonna be edge inserts dot symmetric. For horizontal, we're gonna go with 3% of the screen width, and for vertical, we're gonna go with 2% of the screen height. Okay, let's save this one. Yeah, it looks good. Now the thing is like that for column, we're gonna go with cross-axis alignment, and it will be cross-axis alignment dot start. Yeah, now it looks good. The next thing we're gonna implement is that okay, here's a check mark which says it's eligible for free delivery, right? So let's implement this. It's basically a row and a text. Row, it's basically row where the first is an icon and then there are rich text. So I will add a little bit of spacing here. Common functions dot blank space, and height wanna be into 0.01, and width should be 0. Yeah, it's good. Now the next thing is this one. We need to go with a row and an icon and then text. So children icons dot check, and it needs to be circular check. Yeah. Color green. So green color I haven't added here in colors. So I will simply add green equals to. It's basically not green. If you see carefully, it's basically teal color. It's not green. So we do have this teal color. You can see here. So sometimes it's feel like it's green, but it's not. It's basically the name of the color is teal. Let's save it. Yeah, it looks good. Now we need to add column children text. Okay, the text. It's not text. It's basically rich text. Text span children, and here goes text span text. The first thing it says your order is eligible for free delivery. Your order is eligible for free delivery. Then the styling goes text theme dot. I will go again to this theme one. I think body small will be good. Body small. Coffee with color pale. Okay, let's save this one. Have a look. Your order is eligible for free delivery. We need to add a little bit of spacing in between these two. So I will go with common function dot blank space. We're gonna go with height 0 and width gonna be 1% of the screen width. Okay, it looks good. Yeah. The next thing it says that select this option at checkout. I will simply copy this thing. Paste it here. select this option at checkout. Let's add commas here. So we don't need this section. Let's save it. Okay. So here you can see that our screen is having some overlap issues. So to overcome this one, we will simply wrap our row. We want wrap our row. Okay. We will wrap our row with the size box and assign it a height of into 0.06 and wrap this column with expanded. Yeah, let's save. Okay. So you can see that currently this icon here, it is on the bottom. So here it will cross axis alignment dot start. Yeah, it looks good now. So this expanded widget takes the entire like free space here. That's the thing. Now we need to, there is another thing we need to add here is this text align dot justify. Now it looks good. Okay. The next thing we need to add here is a button here that says like, okay, you have 2 items, 3 items, 5 items. Like, okay, now you can check out. Elevated button on press. Like we are not going to add the functionality here. Okay. And here it will be proceed to checkout. Proceed to buy, sorry. And the styling gonna be text theme dot body medium. Yeah. Now this button looks really disgusting. So we need to add this styling here. So style elevated button dot style from background color. It's gonna be amber and minimum size gonna be size height. It basically takes the width first, so width, and then height gonna be height into 0.06. That is 6% of the screen height. Okay, let's save this one. Okay, now it looks good. So you can see the corners are a bit rounded, but here in our one it's not rounded. So what we will do is that in style shape rounded rectangular border and border radius dot circular gonna be done. Okay, now save this one. Yeah, it's good. So now we don't need this one because we are not going to implement any kind of these things. So we will add a divider here. So let's add a divider after this elevated button. So here it will be a little bit of blank space. Height gonna be height into 0.02. Like we are going for a blank space of 2% of the screen height. And then common functions dot divider. Okay, so let's save this one. Yeah, now it looks good. Now we need to implement this widget, that is our cart item widget. Okay, you can see that it's a container. In the left section, we do have our images and the count of the, like how many products we need, the count of the product. And in right side, we do have the details of the image. Okay, let's implement this one. So it's basically a list view. If you see carefully, it's basically a list view. So let's implement this list view. Divider, again, I'm going to take a little bit of free space or blank space and then implement list view dot, sorry, list view dot builder. Item builder with context, comma, index. Item count for now, I'm just like, as you know, it's just a static one. Later on, we want to implement the entire thing with Firebase database. So for now, we are only going with static. Like it is not something like it is the final one. Okay, so chill out. Item count, I'm gonna go with 2, and shrink wrap, I'm gonna make it true. Okay. So the thing it should return a container. It should return a container of height. If you see carefully, it's approx like 40% of the screen height, not 40%, 30% of the screen height. Height into 0.0, height into 0.3. It's basically 30% of the screen height. So 0.3, and width I'm gonna take is entire width. Okay. And we also do need to add a little bit of margin here. Edge inserts dot symmetric, edge inserts dot symmetric, and vertical height into 0.01. I think so this will be good. Now we also do need to add decoration, because as you can see, the borders are rounded here. If you see carefully, the borders are rounded and the color is very lightly grayish. So decoration, box decoration, border details dot circular, it's gonna be 10, and color I will go with gray shade 1. Okay, let's save it and have a look like how it looks like. Okay, 30% is a too big height, so we don't need that much height. I think so 20% will be good. Okay, 20% goes good. So now when I was like the height was 30%, you saw that an overlapping issue. Yeah. So to overcome this, we will simply wrap our entire body with like entire column with single child scroll view. Okay, let's save this one. Yeah, it's fixed. So we need to scroll back down here and make it 20% of the screen height. Yeah, you can see this two are this. So now let's add up these details. Okay. So here it will be child, and it is going to be row. Children. The row is divided into two sections. That is this section one where the like where the product picture and the count is there, and on the right side here are the details. Okay. So we will go with expanded. Why we are going with expanded? Because we're gonna like divide this entire row in two section, or with like 4% ratio, in the ratio is 4:6. Okay. Expanded child. Here we need to add flex. For child, it's going to be a column. Children, image, asset image, assets plus images. So as I told you earlier, it's just a basic. So no need. Today's deals. Okay, today's deal is 0. It was this picture 1. Today's deal is 1. I'll just rename. I'll just copy this name. I need to go to today's deals. Okay. Images. Today's deal slash image name dot png comma with box page dot fill with. Okay, let's save this one. Unable to load asset. Okay. Today's deals. It's not deal. It's gonna be deals. Okay, let's save it again. Yeah. So currently it's taking the entire space. It's because I didn't introduce a new expanded widget here. So I do need to introduce another expanded widget. So expanded child, it's again gonna be column. And here the flex gonna be 6. Flex gonna be 6 here. Okay. Let's save it. Yeah. So the next thing we're gonna implement here is this counter. Okay. Below the image for now, like below the image, I'm gonna take a container. Height, it should be height into 0.06. And it should go up like parts. Like let me grab this container with expanded. Okay. The width it should take like width into 0.04. Let's have a look. Okay. Color, let me introduce amber here. Okay. It looks good here. Like it takes exactly 4% of the width. Okay. Yeah. Suppose we just cut it out and okay, still it is taking the maximum width it can. So we need to add decoration. That is, here you can see there's a border here, a grayish border, and the border is rounded. So we'll simply go with decoration border. Oh, sorry, box decoration. Border radius dot circular. It's gonna be 10, and border dot all colors gray. Okay, gray shade free. Let's save it. Okay, it looks good. Now it needs to be a plus button here and a minus button here and the count here. Okay, this is grayish. Okay, no issues. Now this container needs to be divided into 3 parts. That is child, row, children, expanded. Again, going to same expanded, expanded, and expanded. Here will be icon, icons dot the icon name should be icons dot add. There will be icon icons dot that's not delete. Icons dot remove, and the center here will be text. Okay. So we need to wrap all of them with container, which showing some undefined name data. Let's make it one. Okay, save this one. Now you can see this, all of them are there. So we're gonna wrap these icons with container, wrap with container. Again, this one, wrap with container, and decoration. We're gonna copy this decoration from here. Sorry, no need of copying this decoration. We also do need to wrap our text, wrap with container. Okay, we have wrapped all of them with container. So here the color is gonna be white, and here the color gonna be white, and alignment of the child is gonna be center. Alignment dot center. Here also the container we're gonna go with decoration. It goes box decoration, border dot only. That's not gonna be border, it's gonna be border radius, sorry. Border radius dot only, top left, it's gonna be top right. It'll be radius dot circular 10, and it's for top right. Then I'm gonna copy the same code for bottom right. Okay, control V, control V. Okay, I did a mistake here. If you see this picture, it's the right side. Okay, that's not some kind of border radius. It's gonna be border. So here it will be border. It will be border right. Color gonna be gray. Straight, straight. Okay, let's save this one and have a look. Okay, it looks good. Now we need to add. So we have added this expanded widget, but we haven't added flags here. Flags, I think so. Two. Yeah, the flags will be three. Flags will be three. Flags will be two again. Okay, let's save this one. Yeah, now it looks good. For my color gonna be black. Okay, the icon color is gonna be black. Black. Okay. Now we need to add this border here, this side. So I will just copy this decoration from here, save it, copy this decoration, container, paste the decoration here, and instead of right, it's gonna be left. Okay, we are done with this one. We also need to add little bit of spacing. So here the common functions dot blank space height is gonna be height into 0.01. That is 1% of the string height. That's gonna be 0, and then yeah, yeah, it looks good. So the next thing we are going to implement is this section. So beside these two things, I'm gonna add a little bit of horizontal spacing. Common functions dot blank space, and it will be height gonna be 0 and width gonna be width into 0.02. Yeah, basically the spacing is in between this section and this section. You can see there's a little bit of spacing there. That's the spacing I added up here, and save it. Now it looks good. Okay. Again, I need this these two widgets to be in the center of the container. So what I will do is that I'm gonna go with the column. In column, go with main axis alignment dot center. Yeah, it's in center now. Another thing, you must have seen that there is a padding from all of the sides. So we haven't added any padding. So in container, we will add padding as insert dot symmetric horizontal width into 0.02, and vertical it's gonna be height into 0.01. Okay, let's save it. Yeah, it looks good. Now we need to add this section, that is the product name, the product pricing, and in stock or not, and delete button. Okay, so I will mark it const for now. So what I will do is I will just simply like, okay, this is good. Expanded 6 children. So currently we are implementing this section. Okay, this section that is expanded 6. So here goes text, and it is going to be the title or the product name. So for now, I will just go with like, okay, Samsung 34-inch product name. And then the product pricing. So styling will be as style text theme dot body medium. Let's go with body large. Let's save it and see. Okay, product name, it's looking good. Now here, the next thing will be the product pricing here. The product pricing. So for the pricing, I will go to the top, and since I don't have this rupee, I will just copy it out. I will again copy this text. Sorry, this text, comma, add a little bit of blank space. Height gonna be height into 0.01, width gonna be 0 here, and then here comes our text, and it will be so the pricing here is 46499. Yeah, I will go like that one only. 46499, and here will display medium, copy width, font weight dot fold. Okay, let's have a look how it looks like now. Yeah, it looks good. But the spacing, okay, spacing is also good. So this column, the cross-axis alignment should be star. Let's make it cross-axis alignment star. Okay, and the next thing we need here is eligible for free shipping. So the criteria for eligible for free shipping is like that. If the product price is like above a limit, basically in our country it's 499. So 499 rupees. So I really don't know like what's your country like limit. So if the product pricing is above that, we go for eligible for free shipping. So for now, we are not, as I said, we are not implementing the functionality. We will implement it later. For now, we are only proceeding with the UIs. So yeah, again, it is a little bit of free space and it is eligible for free shipping. I will just copy this out. And again, copy this one. And go with eligible for free shipping, and it will be body small, copy with color gray. Yeah, let's set it. Yeah, it says eligible for free shipping. Now the next thing, yeah, I think 0.05 will be good. Yeah, and next thing it shows is in stock. Okay, I'm gonna copy this entire thing again, paste it here, make it in stock, and make it green or teal, basically. Yeah, yeah, in stock. And now here is this delete button. Okay, delete button and wish list button. Two buttons are gonna come up here, delete and wish list. Here is delete and save for later. Okay, let's move on with this two. Go children, elevated button, child. Here it's gonna be text. Delete, comma, and here we need to add styling here. Elevated button dot style from background color gonna be white. As you can see here, the border is gray. So we'll go like right here, side, border side, color, and make it gray. Gray shade 3. I think it will be good now. Let's have a look. Okay, so it is like taking a little bit of more space. So what I will do is I will simply remove the height. Yeah, now it's good. And the child here is text style. Here it will be text theme dot body small. Yeah, delete. I will same copy this thing again, paste it here, and name it save for later. That will be save for later. Let's save this one. Okay. Again, I'm getting some overlapping issue. So what I can do here is that I can make it 7, save it. Yeah, it's now good. Yeah, now it's good. So our card screen is also implemented. In the next video, we're gonna implement the menu screen. Meet you in next video.